As Chris mentioned, his number is down. They're hoping he can get it going. The Bruins right now in the final playoff position in the Eastern Conference. They expect it to be much higher than that. Here's Voracek moving up in the one for his shot, and the save made by Rask.
Harder play than looks too, I can assure you that.
He did make it look easy. There's Hamilton with a shot, and that hit the Bruin. Paille was squeezing through another shot. Stick save Mason off of Brad Marchand. It was just 3 shots on goal. 2-1 favor the Flyers here early. Also Rogers, of course, they're up in Canada. Jonesy, you're everywhere today.
Beautiful.
Here's the shot by Seidenberg, and the save made by Mason. He'll hang on. 6-2 advantage early on for the Bruins in shots. Just missing the target with that one. And now it's cleared by Carl Soderberg. There's close to too many men on the ice, but okay. And now Schultz's shot, and the save made by Rask. Hamilton pitches to keep it in the zone. In the corner, it's played up the wall, off Umberger's stick. Krejci looking for it, jabbed away from him. And Couturier has the puck. His pass to Reed, cutting in the shot! And Rask takes a peek around him, but he's got it. And no further play. Lucic, cross ice. Now Krejci will move in along the board. Chara down low on the Boston power play as he causes all kinds of trouble in the sight line to the goaltender. There's Krug flipping one, and one batted away with Chara right in the vicinity. Now Chara out to Krejci and across. Perimeter passing here for the Bruins. Krug will move in. Lucic. Side of the net, Chara, he'll wrap it around. The shot save, every rebound, they score! And it's David Pastrnak in front with his first National Hockey League tally. In his 7th National Hockey League game, 18 years of age, gives the Bruins a 1-0 lead on the power play.
Pastrnak gets the goal. Chara does a lot of the work, finds the puck, and makes a real nice play to Torrey Krug behind the net. You'll see Chara pick it up there on the back end, just in one movement get it to Krug, who fires it, and the rebound lies there for Pastrnak.
You know, I thought the Flyers had good positioning on this penalty kill the whole time too, Jonesy, but I think the difference was that nice play that Chara made. As you said, going around the back of the net, quick shot by Krug, and then that's where the puck just bounced again.
Pick of Braden Shen out to Miller. He'll pivot with it. And then his pass blocked and stolen by Braden Shen. He's at the end of his shift as he moves into the Boston zone. Waits and now centers all the way across. The shot! And McDonald denied in front. And you think the blue line of the Bruins has, of course, been about Chara here for the last almost decade, but now it's starting to eat up the minutes. Dougie Hamilton flies with a chance there. Coburn a shot! And a midsection save there from Tuukka Rask. Won the Selke Trophy for a reason. Now Paille jabs it ahead and he can skate. Paille will get to it. McDonald chases. Paille will rattle around the other side, takes a hit for his trouble. Lots of hitting. As a result, not a ton of offense in this game. Just 8 shots for the Flyers. 6 minutes into the second period. There's McQuaid, a shot, save every rebound, and he was able to make another save. And Lawton up the boards. Raffl did not clear. Lawton again tries the boards. This time it bounces high in the air. Never did leave the zone. Raffl finally does clear. Knocked down nicely by Lawton. Lawton moving up the shot. Save, rebound just out of Lecavalier's reach. Nice, and now Lucic will start up. Bruins get the puck in. Already 50 seconds into the power play. Lucic knocks McDonald down as he was heading toward the boards. The puck catches the safety netting. That's the reason for the whistle, not a penalty. The unit hasn't been able to even get set up really on the power play. They'll try to do that right here. Shen will drop it back to Giroux. Across, Voracek. They are set up. See the aggressive penalty killer Chris was talking about. Strike, cross ice. Shot Giroux off the outside of the post. Right wing feed to Voracek. Shuffles in along the boards. And then drifts it back to Strike right at the line. Cross ice. Giroux waiting and then back out to Strike. Or Voracek the shot! Save up high by Rask. Simmons was trying to Paille jammed into by McDonald, and the Flyers move it ahead to Braden Shen. Cross ice pass tips and finds its way to Voracek. Back to Del Zotto, who fires. Grabbed by Rask. He'll hang on. We step aside. Now he ties up Seidenberg, and Couturier gets to the puck, banking it back out to McDonald. McDonald the fake on Pastrnak, and now around behind. Reed tied up by McQuaid, swatted it to the high slot. Strite is there. Shot! Bad save, Rask. stick goes to the ice. Giroux comes away with the puck. Captain across ice for Braden Shen, but McQuaid steps up on him, and the Flyers get it back. Now the pass forward check. Finally with some room, the shot, and he missed it. Sen will just send it deep to Philadelphia ice. Emery sets it up for McDonald. And McDonald with just 6 seconds remaining. Give it to the left wing. Braden Shen will wind and fire, and a blocker save. And the horn sounds before the Flyers can get the puck back into the slot. Some great games on this homestand. Lucic shot here and a save by Emery. Pull it right back into Philadelphia ice. There's a run, thumped by Luke Shen. And the Flyers bounce it out to the neutral zone. Krug is there, turns it over. Couturier the steal and the shot. Batted away. Now Humberger back around. Couturier to the bench. Steal by the Bruins. Pastrnak in. Drop pass, Krejci. Krejci centers. Back to Pastrnak. Scores. Now he has his first 2 National Hockey League goals. Great setup by Krejci. And the Bruins have a 2-0 lead.
Tape-to-tape passing for the Boston Bruins after the Flyers turned the puck over.
This happened right here, Jones. He had turnover by Braden Coburn right up the middle. Transition's a killer in this league, and you said it. A guy like Krejci drew 2 guys. And Pastrnak with his second of the night. That's brilliant passing right there, but the turnover kills the Flyers here.
Flyers back in position, but
Over 7 minutes into this third period. Krejci drop pass. Marchand. Dropping it to Miller. He was checked. Flyers have it. McDonald. McDonald for Couturier in the middle. Reed off on the right wing. Humberger shot. Save rest. Rebound hopped over Couturier's stick. It's right back into the Boston zone. Centering pass. Humberger shot. Went wide. Couturier ridden to the boards by Seidenberg. Humberger there. Back to the point. Quick shot there. Deflected. Save rest. Rebound. Ricochets right out to the high slot. Now 3-on-2 the other way. Emerges with the puck. Stripped by Giroux, but Eriksson's there. And now a 2-on-1 for Boston. Eriksson with Kelly. Eriksson with the puck. Cross ice. Kelly the shot. He scores. Short-handed goal for Chris Kelly. His 12th career goal against the Flyers. And it's 3-0 Boston.
Bruins winning the puck battles in the defensive zone and are able to exit the zone in a 2-on-1. There's 3 Flyers down there. Chara came up with it. Giroux dove to try to get it. Had to hop back up and try to chase down this play. And Eriksson with a nice feed. Chris Kelly very patient there. Didn't one-time it. Held it and fired it upstairs.
Pretty good shot by Kelly.
Now it's Humberger again. So the Cavalier switches positions with him. Delzato middle of the ice to Reed. Back to Delzato. He'll blast. Save Rask through the screen of Humberger. And he covers, and then some late pushing and shoving. Power play though. Delay game on McQuaid. And the Flyers 6-man advantage here. Right to Giroux. Giroux a shot. Score! Simmons was there, providing the screen. And the Flyers power play gets them on the board. It's 3-1. Will Painbaker, the winner of the McDonald's power play payoff. Giroux scores for a case of Tasty Cake.
Well, they needed a quick strike, and they got it. Off the opening face-off to start this power play, straight to Giroux. Wayne Simmons provides the screen in front, and Giroux ends up firing it past number 17, who provides yet another screen, taking the eyes of Rask away.
Simmons just jumps in last second right there, and that hit the stick too, I believe.
Voracek and Mark Strike with the helpers on that goal. It's 50 points now for Voracek. Simmons takes this shot, batted away by Rask into the safety netting. Play stop. But Cavalier does, gets it back. Here's Strike, holding on, cross ice. Check in for redirection by Shen, batted away. Up to center ice. Down the ice it goes. Flyers have it. Another empty net. Strike starts up. Braden Shen. Shen the shot. Save, rebound! And it did not go. Flyers went to the net, but got it up there. Voracek to Giroux. Bounces one in off of Rask. The final seconds begin to tick off the clock here at the Wells Fargo Center. Here's Pastrnak looking for the hat trick. Moves up, waits, and the horn sounds before he could finish it off. But the Bruins still win the hockey game. 3-1 the final.